Bonjour, hello, guten Tag. My name is Lydia and if I am doing this video is to show you who I am. I find also boring reading resumes, so I selected a few of my experience to talk about. Years ago, I've discovered Katia V5 during a 2 hours presentation in a company. I was actually using the Katia V4 program. After that, I decided to buy myself a book and I started a very intense self-learning process. A month after, I signed up for a 2 year contract in a company as a Katia V5 designer. As the first and only one in that company with the IT engineer, so we wrote the guidelines for the future and next Katia designer. 2 years after that contract, I decided to leave the company because I was kind of bored and obviously I needed new challenges. I had a really cool job as I jumped in an ongoing project for Porsche in China. That was an intense, short contract that the people's position I was filling in ran away because of the intensity and the culture shock. The team was in crisis, but I never really understood because I bonded right away, and it was very exciting to put that European engine in that Japanese-Chinese frame. I remember my last day, I nearly missed my plane because of a last-minute change. So as I was sitting in front of the computer fixing the problem, my pals brought me coffee and fed me the whole time. And we did it because we've been able to go back to Europe and spend Christmas in our family. I had another really cool job for Porsche in France. I don't know, in Paris as a resident engineer. That was very interesting because I was a liaison between the designer, the supplier, and the engineer specialist. I don't know. I manage 40 parts of an engine from conception through manufacturing through assembly line. That was intense. I've learned a lot of things and I will jump again in a minute in a position like this. So the last project I would like to talk to you about was near Metz in France. I was brought into the end of a project and I had 15 days to get up to speed because the actual engineer design was ready to leave the company. I had to bond with the client, with the suppliers, with the production team and the validation team. So we were together able to keep the momentum and we brought the product to its zero status like it was planned. It took us 6 months. So here we are towards the end of this presentation. I hope these few minutes spent together showed you a little bit more who I am. And what could I say as my conclusion word? I find so far the position of resident engineer very exciting. I also love working with Katia V5 and I would be ready to take on the challenge of management. So I'm waiting for a phone call or for a motorbike ride.